What's up everybody, JP16 here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a different video to the channel. Well, it's not really different, it's FIFA related, but it's also real life related. And as you can see in front of you, there are a starting 11 and a bench. And if you've not realised already, all these players are very young players. And what this is it's kind of like the next, what could possibly some of the next best players in the world in their positions. Maybe not the best, but they could certainly grow up to be stars and become very good footballers. And then FIFA related, they might get lots of informs or possibly team of the season or a year. Some of these definitely world class potential. And the bench as well are just the players that could have been in the starting 11, but that I would have picked in the starting 11 over the bench. Starting off in goal, without a doubt, probably one of the next best goalkeepers in the world is Gianluigi Donnarumma. Is in goal for AC Milan. Obviously, lots of people saying that he is the next Buffon. Buffon himself also said it. Donnarumma is definitely, because he's at AC Milan and AC Milan aren't the club that they used to be, he definitely will be moving. If not at the around now, definitely in the future. But he is a very, very good goalkeeper and will definitely grow up to win many trophies. And if his potential goes the way that it's going, he will definitely grow up to be a world-class goalkeeper. My two centre-backs that I have gone for are Daniele Rugani and Niklas Süle. Rugani was at Empoli, I believe, for about I think he was he was at Juventus, and then he went out on loan to Empoli, I believe it was, and then came back. Another thing about all these players are under the age of 23. The bench, and actually with the exception of Jan Oblak, but I'll talk about that. Rugani he's definitely going to be a starting centre back for Juventus once kind of either Bonucci, Barzagli or Chiellini kind of fade out. Yeah, so once they kind of, because the three of them, I believe, they're all in their 30s now, if not close to it. Barzagli being 35, and I think Bonucci is the youngest there, and he's 29 or 30. So they're kind of starting to come into the like Barzagli. So maybe Rugani can come in, take one of the spots, and Niklas Süle, literally just. Recently, him and I believe it was Rudy. Was it Rudy or Ruda or something like that? Him and Süle are moving from Hoffenheim to Bayern Munich. This is a big move because Süle was always touted as a very good centre back who has potential to be world class, and for a club like Bayern Munich to pick him up. Now I just hope he gets. I hope he's not one of these players who has all the potential at big club, come and hoover him up, and now he'll never be seen again. Because that has happened to quite a few players in the past that have been touted to been really big, and then they never kind of filled out their potential. Like Scott Sinclair, for example, just one literally coming off the top of my head. I know it's kind of a very random player to pick, and there's like plenty others that I could have said that about. But like when he was at Swansea, he was under Rodgers. He was playing very good football. City came in for a big enough money move, and he was never heard of again. Now he's after going off to Celtic and rekindling his career. He's playing really, really good up in Scotland, which is good to see. I always liked him myself as a player. But anyway, back to the players at hand. So Süle and Rugani, the two centre backs. Right back, Hector Bellerin, without a doubt, only 21 years of age. Is he 21? He's 21. Yeah, he's 22 in March. But comedy shorts gamer, go you. Yeah, but Bellerin obviously at Barcelona, played for the B team for many years, and picked him up, was it 2 years ago? Was it 2014, 2015 they picked him up? But ever since, he's kind of in the starting right back, and he's just flourished into this amazing right back. Obviously, he's known for his speed. His speed is just absolutely fucking fantastic. I remember the game against United. I don't know, was he like at the half line and we were in the final third? He ran back and got in the way of the ball. It was amazing. His speed is just unbelievable. But he'll definitely. I can't see him staying at Arsenal unless Arsenal become very very rich. Sometimes that there's image of it kind of every season and kind of fall off, and then there's talks of Wenger going, and then talks be money that's being spent in the summer, and then it never happens, and it's just a repeat the whole time. The way it's gonna go, I don't see Bellerin being for much longer. I think he can maybe move back to Barcelona, a bigger club in England. He might or United. He could obviously. I'm only saying bigger off of history because at the moment, obviously, Arsenal are higher up the table than United, but United are coming back on. They haven't lost a game in 15 matches, which is good. But anyway, Hector Bellerin definitely going to be good when he's older. At left back, I'm gone for Grimaldo. Not a lot of people would know about Grimaldo. I didn't know too much about him myself up to a few months ago. Then I started to learn about him. I knew he was at Barcelona. I knew he had gone from Barcelona to Benfica. I believe he was in Barcelona for about 5 years. I think he played all of his football. Played 5 seasons for the B team, and then he left when his potential was starting to come on. He has only made appearances for Benfica so far. I don't know if he's injured or what's the story, but I was looking at a few videos of him about his just how he's played, and in the games that he has played, I watched a few of them when he was playing on the B team as well, and he looked very very solid. He's only he's only 21. Is he 21? He is, yeah, he's 21. He's 22 is that September the 9th it is. So he has lots of potential as well. So that's going to be the back line and the goalkeeper. Now the mid line, I would say about 2 of them might be a little bit controversial. Pick a few more players over them. But again, it's just from what I've seen, from what I know of my football knowledge for these players, who I think will grow up and be good players. So first, I'm going to go with, has to be in Sky Sports, Yaya Toure turned down a 520 grand a week offer. That's pounds now. £520,000 a week offer from China during last year's winter transfer window. His agent told Sky Sports News. So obviously he wants, which is good, good player. But anyway, Dele Alli definitely will grow up to be an amazing player. He has to. The potential he has will produce some brilliant players over the last few. They've brought up Ali, Harry Kane. I know Gareth Bale was at Southampton. You have Tony Rose was there from a young age. He's been there for years. He's really same with Kyle Walker. Christian Eriksen, he was always a good player, but then when he went to Spurs, he was really seen. I don't think he'll be at Spurs for much longer either. I think he's too good of a player to stay there. They really have had some good players in the past, and Dele Alli is another example. He is just amazing. Like last season, obviously, I'm not overhyping him, but I'm kind of giving him too much good said about him. I know sometimes he doesn't really play well. Like the consistency needs to be a thing that needs to work on. But when he's good, like there's no denying he has unbelievable talent. Like he's not even 20 yet. He's or even 21 yet. He's still only 20 years of age. He's everything you want in a midfielder. He has the strength. I know all these now are informed cards, stuff like that, but I only went with their highest rated player card. Has the height, he has the speed, he has the passing, he has the the strength. Like our games, I like the he got last year. Obviously, was an amazing goal as well. Like he scored little goals for Spurs. Definitely a good player. Ray Chan, he's kind of come on for Liverpool recently. He's been one of their more important players now. He's really starting to flourish. Like he was a central defensive midfielder. If am I right in saying that? I think he was. Yeah, no, he was. He was a central. Sorry, my pad died there. Yeah, he was a central midfielder. There a few FIFAs ago. He is now he's a what you call it? He's kind of he's a centre mid now, but like he's one of these players. I think given a move or if he keeps playing, he can become a good player. Like he's played for Germany. He's still only 20. Has he? He is. He's after turning 23. So he's still young yet. He can obviously become a very good player. And I definitely think he's one to watch. I mean, he has everything: the strength, the defense. Yeah, he can ping a ball. Like he's only 22. He's 6'2", like, so he has everything you want in your centre midfielder, and he's a fairly solid player. Next, now I know this is a little bit controversial. I think Naby Keita can definitely become a serious player, given that he moves away from. It is Leipzig? Yeah, I thought I was going to say Salzburg there for a second. But yeah, like he's this obviously with Leipzig being at the top in the Bundesliga. He has been an absolute focal point for them. Like, he's doing all the work in the middle. He's like, he in a way, he's like Leipzig's Kante. That's the only way to put it. Like, he was at Salzburg for a while, and then he moved to Leipzig. And now that he's after moving to Leipzig, he's after become, like, he's known now. Like, I can't remember who it was, but Sky Sports said it. Fucking Mike. I have to get a new one. Like there was teams said that they are interested in Naby Keita, and I can see why. He's a lot like Kante, maybe not as strong, but he's a lot like Kante. So he's definitely one to watch, and I think he can become a very, very good player. Now, I thought the front three here. It's gonna be a cunt now. Anyway, the front three, I think, two of them are definitely a given. Them is a long shot and a wild card that I put in. So first, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go from right to left and then go to the middle. Right, Ousmane Dembele. What a find he has been for Dortmund. They brought him in from. Oh shit! I have to look him up now. Give me 2 seconds. Man, Dembele. I know this. I know the. I can remember where he came from. He played for Nantes. Was it Nantes? Hold on, I have to check this. I'm pretty sure it was Nantes. No, it was Rennes. Okay, it was Rennes. He played for Rennes for about 2 seasons. He was in their B team, I think, for a season. And he played last season for Rennes. Pretty sure he got a few informs. He didn't get a team this season, did he? Maybe he did. I don't know, but he played anyway, and he got scouted by Dortmund. Now that I look at him, he looks a little bit like Manny. Like because I could look to him. Anyway, yeah, but he's been a serious player this year. I mean, like he scored goals. Like I remember on his debut, was it his debut? I think it was. I don't know. Was it a friendly? He scored an unbelievable goal. He scored against United. When they had that friendly and they got absolutely whooped, but Dortmund had played about 10 games and that was only like United's second. Dortmund were well ahead and ready for the season. But yeah, like another one, obviously you have a serious talent down on the bench there I'll talk about once I get to the bench. But yeah, he's a serious talent and he'll definitely be a player that will be in the future. Now on the left, this is a bit of a wild card. I was thinking of a few young talents I know that are highly touted. I didn't know whether or not to talk about or put Hirving Lozano into the team, but I have. That's his name. His name is Hirving Lozano. For those of you that don't know him, he plays for Pachuca over in the Mexican League. Is it? I'm pretty sure it's Pachuca. I think that's the name of the team. Yeah, it is Pachuca. I didn't know much about him until I heard during the summer that United were interested in him. So then I started looking him up, see what he was doing. And I actually then once I got this idea for a video about last week, and I sat down and I typed in his name to see if he'd done anything this season. And like last year, started the season already. He's is it? I think, or was it just 2016? I can't remember, but I sat down and like some of the goals and the moves he was making were just unbelievable. Like he can pass a ball as well, there's no doubt about that, but his shooting is just unbelievable. Like he scored some bangers. Like there's long shots, there's He can cut in from the wing and put it into the near or the far corner. Like he is a talent. Like there's no denying it. He's a serious talent, and he's definitely watch. I know United were interested in him. I don't know if that's the case now. He is only 21. Yeah, he is. He's 22 in July. He's like, he kind of has a similar card to Mark Overmars, like that small kind of fast player. So he might. He played for Mexico. His appearances for Mexico. He's worth about, I think it's like €8 million now. Like if United were going to buy into controlling like 20 million at Pachuca. Like he won the league title last year. Before that he was runner up with them, and last year he won the title with them. So he's definitely one to watch. I think he'll be a brilliant player if he moves away from the Mexican league, because we need to see what he can do in a big league. Then up front, without a doubt, a Ballon d'Or winner. Move to Spain probably. Titles and fucking Champions League, and probably a cup with Argentina, and probably like basically the Messi. Like he just is Paulo Dybala. I don't care. He's going to be the next best player in the world. Like he's just, since he moved to Juventus, he's been absolutely unbelievable. Like he is literally a carbon copy of Messi. Maybe not a carbon copy, but the similarities there are just unbelievable. Like he's definitely going to Spain. Now it's just a war between Madrid and Barcelona as to where he goes. Personally, I think he looks more like a Madrid player. I think he'd suit Madrid more. But at the same time, because he's Argentinian, because he probably does talk to the likes of Messi and Aguero. Well, maybe not Aguero, but more so Messi and maybe Mascherano. They'd probably try and convince him to go to Barcelona. But I don't know. It'll be a battle between the two of them. But he scored how many goals last season? He definitely scored. Was it last season or last year? I'm talking, but I don't know. Hold on, I need to get this. I didn't fucking, of all the players now I should know a lot about anyway, because I know I have watched him. I have watched him. Hold on, I'm just trying to get this here. Who was it he played for? Palermo, that was it. He has, since 2015, he's 45 appearances and 23 goals. And before that, he was at Palermo for 3 seasons and scored 21 goals. So now he has just over the same amount of goals in also just in about half the appearances. It is exactly half the appearances. He has 2 more goals for Juventus than what he did at Palermo. I just think he's an unbelievable player. Like he scored. I remember he scored a goal against I don't know, was it Torino or Sassuolo or something like that? I can't remember. But literally he was about 25 yards out and he just fucking looked at the goal, he saw the corner and he lashed it and it fucking curled in. Didn't hit the post, it literally just nestled into the corner. It is literally one of the nicest goals I've ever seen. I just think he's going to be unreal. I think he's the next, if not him, and probably Pogba. Obviously, I know that's controversial. He's another player. He's 23. I could have put him in here, but he's already after getting Team of the Year. He already has titles. Like he is nothing. Well, he does have obviously lots to prove, but not as much as the rest of the players. These players are kind of like they haven't really done much yet. So then they need to kind of come up and show that they are world class. Like Pogba's already world class. There's no denying. No one can deny that. But it's just whether he brings the consistency and the like he has the brand exposure. He's been at 2 of the biggest clubs in the world. Now he just needs to win the leagues and the Champions Leagues possibly. And if he wins domestic cups as well, league or whatever it is, well then that's just more. So, and obviously the individual accolades will also come his way. So that's the starting 11. Now onto the bench. The bench of the players. So I could have also put in. And these two. These aren't biased. I just think it's just a talent they have. But anyway, Martin Odegaard is another player who's done very, very well. I think he's a very solid player. He literally Madrid for 2 years. I think it has been 2 years now, and it's only when he made his debut. He moved to Norway. Moved back to Norway. I don't know. He has his transfer card here, and I can't remember the name of the club for the life of me. Who was it? Oh, sorry. It was the Eredivisie. No, is it? Oh no, he's from Norway, and he's playing in the Eredivisie. Yeah. Sorry, no, okay. That's how I got that wrong. Let's make sure it isn't. Yeah, Belgian Pro League. Yeah. Is this right too? Argentina. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, yeah, he move. We will hope he obviously will do well. You always want a young player to do well. So I hope he goes off to Norway, becomes a better player, comes back to Madrid, maybe gets sold, possibly. To like if he went to PSG, or like you could see something like that happening with him, because he's that kind of player. Like he's a good player, but I don't think he'll ever start at Madrid, like unless something fucking fatal happens to all their players. But yeah. Anyway, we'll move on. But hope he fills out the potential he's had since he was found about 2 years ago. Next up, Emre Moore. I knew absolutely nothing about him until he went to Dortmund. I still don't know much about him now. I know that he's I looked him up again on YouTube, and I've seen him so far this season. Has a few goals. He's been playing well when he has played. He's very, very good on the ball. He's able to dance around players. Obviously he needs to, because of the attacking players that we'll say Dortmund have, like the likes of Dembele, you have Schürrle, Aubameyang. Like there's a lot of players in Rice again. Obviously, like there's a lot of players up and near that forward line that could that are stopping him from breaking into the first team. So I think he needs a loan move, but to stay at a big club. So going to maybe Italy or France or England even, or Spain. It would do him the world of good, and I think he has potential, obviously, to be a top player. Marcus Rashford obviously has potential to be a world class striker. Has been, I think he has 19 goals for United. I'm pretty sure it's 19, something like that. Scored. Remember the debut against who the fuck was it? It was Europa League, and it wasn't Bruges. Was it Club Bruges? I can't remember for life. But I remember his 2 goals. I remember the there was 2. Yeah, I was surprised actually. I remember he scored 2. I remember because he went over and sat in the crowd twice, and I thought the first time I ever noticed that he hadn't got booked, and when he went over and did the second time, I said, "What are you doing? You're going to get sent off." But it turned out he never even got booked in the first place, which is rare now, because if it happens now, you fucking get a yellow card for it. But then came in then the next week against Arsenal, scored a header, and then he scored the kind of the close range one. It came into him, and he blasted near the corner and checked when he got a finger to it, and it still went in. And then he got the header, which went the far corner, I think it was, side, we'll say. And ever since then, he's been really good. He's been I won't say a focal point for United, but he's an unbelievable player. Like he has the potential. Like he's young. He's only 20. I think he's still 20. He's not even 20 yet. He's 20 in in October, but the way he's going, he will eventually be starting for United. United getting better. Um, so we just need to see him grow up. We need to see him do well. Play for England, obviously, when he played for England in the Euro 2016, and he came on for a few minutes and did better than most players in the team. So obviously he has the potential. We'll have to see how it goes. Next up, and Martial been obviously touted. A lot of people have said has been touted as Thierry Henry. Uh, Obviously, he's a amazing player. Um, I remember, obviously everyone remembers his debut goal against um uh I remember when he absolutely skinned Martin Skirtle. That's all I saw over Facebook as well, was Martin Skirtle said that United fans hate like a Liverpool legend or something like that, and then all the fans were saying, I don't know, the last time you ever played against United, Martial skinned you or something like that. But he came over from Monaco. Nobody knew a lot about. I think it was, I don't know, was it Gig? Was it Giggs that had said it about him? Like that had kind of, I know, that had said that they should sign to see how he went. Not how he went. I'm fucking getting distracted here. But obviously because he had the potential to be such a good player. But he's no, that's it. That's because I was looking at Martial and Stratford. Martial has, I think it's 19 goals for United now, because he scored 17 last season, and he scored, oh, what am I saying, 19? I don't know, was I going by league goals? But he scored 17 last season, and he scored 6 so far. So he's gotten into the 20s for United now. But Rashford, he has like, I don't know, 10 or 11 or something now. But Martial, uh, obviously he's an amazing player when he plays well. Like, he's able to run down the wing. It's very very hard to get the ball off him, and just think he's a serious player. And the two of these obviously focal points for United in the future if they aren't already. Next up, like I said, an ex- yeah, we give an exception for Jan Oblak. He's 24, but he's only 24 since the 7th of January. So he's only 24 with, like, what is it? About 2 weeks? No, not even, but less than a week, about a week and a half. So, but he's I don't know, I didn't know a lot about Oblak. I know that obviously he's for Madrid, Atletico Madrid. I know he's come on last season. Obviously he was there too. But he's really come on as a star keeper. Um, might move away from Atletico Madrid, might go to Real Madrid or Barcelona if they ever look for another star goalkeeper, because I don't think the two of them really have one of them now. Like, Madrid have Keylor Navas, I know he's going well, a star goalkeeper, and who else as well? Barcelona, they have Ter Stegen and Claudio Bravo, but they're not star keepers either. Like, they need, like, the two of them. Obviously, with the defense that they both have, they don't need a star keeper. They're both, don't get me wrong, them are better keepers than most of the keepers in the world, but don't really have a star keeper. And Oblak is young. He's a very good goal, so he can move off to a big club, win a load of trophies, and become a legend, really. So we'll have to wait and see. Next up, Mauro Cardi. Obviously has lots and lots and lots. Wait now, I could be after fucking up here. 2016, so last year he would have turned 23. No, he's 24 in February. Okay, yeah, no, Icardi still, though, he still has lots and lots of potential. Like, obviously he is trouble. Mar like him, obviously, and a lot's been said about him, but I still think that he can, if he moves away from Inter Milan, because he's only 23, because he's a good solid player, he could go to, like, the likes of, I know Chelsea were interested in him. I think Real Madrid were interested in him at age. So, like, he needs to move. Like, a lot of these players need to move. They need to break that ceiling. They need to move to the next level and, like, have their name out there in lights to say that, look, I am going to become one of the best, or I am one of the best, and I'm staying here. That's what Icardi needs to do because he's serious talent, but he needs that big move to really, really come on to the next level. And I think maybe moving away from Italy, if not from Italy, maybe from Inter, maybe move to Juventus, or come over to England, move to either, I don't know, United, or maybe City, or Chelsea, or Spain, go to Madrid, or Barcelona, or even Atletico Madrid, because Atletico Madrid now are becoming a good team. I don't know what he'd be suited in Germany, but if he was Dortmund, Barcelona, Bayern Munich. So obviously, if he played for them, he could be a serious player. And last but not least, Youri Tielemans had contact apparently with Jose Mourinho there a few months ago. I think was to get him moved for January. I think maybe unless he keeps it for the then Tielemans could be a United player, but he's 19. Is he? Or is he 20? 1997. Yeah, he's 19. He's 19. He's still playing. He's been at Anderlecht, I think, his whole career. He obviously a well-rounded centre midfielder, always touted as a very, very good player. I think he played for Belgium yet? I'm not quite sure. Always his for the like up and coming youngsters. He's definitely still there. Don't get me wrong, but he really, 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 if he's going to improve himself, needs to come away from Anderlecht. Because he's getting he's getting to that point now where he has all these big clubs interested in him. If he was to hand in a transfer request, or if like we'll say a big club was showing interest in him, then other clubs would also flock, because who wouldn't want a talent like him? Like, he's a serious talent. I've seen videos of him before. His passing is unbelievable. Like, I've seen him pick out passes that fucking, like, literally reminded me of a pass that Scholes could do. Like, switching the play from 60 or 70 yards, like, seeing unmarked that probably another person wouldn't see, they'd try and keep it short. Like, he can just play these passes that are just unbelievable, and he's definitely an unbelievable talent. But that's going to be the end of the video. I know I ranted on for a few of them players, but it is a detailed a detailed video about all these players. If you did like it, please like and comment, and if you want me to do anything else like this in the future, comment down below, tell me what you want, and also subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one.